guys, welcome back to the Liking Project. Sorry it's been a while. Today I've just sort of decided that I'm going to do my most read authors of, I wouldn't say all time, but according to Goodreads, my most read authors. My top 10 most read authors as of the end of 2018. So I'll start from the bottom and work my way up to my most read author. And the first author is, I read a duology of last year, and that is Alison Albrook. And she wrote The Heiress of Light and the Heiress of Darkness, which is a reverse harem book series about goddesses and bringing magic back to the world. Then we go on to Sarah J. Maas, which I've read 2 books from, and they were Akatar and Akamath. So that's exciting. And then we go on to fairies and such. Then I've read the two shorter works of Chunanozi Negichi. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing it. Of Dear Awilajawege, or A Feminist Manifesto and 15 Suggestions, and We Should All Be Feminists. I really like Dear Awilajawege, but I kind of struggled through We Should All Be Feminists, which I know is a bit of a bad thing to say, but I found it was a bit of a but the first one really good, so interested in getting to do some more of her other works. And then Jennifer Niven, I've also read 2 books from. I read All the Bright Places, which I loved and broke me, like it really sad. And then I read Holding Up the Universe and DNF'd it. Did I DNF it? Hang on. No, I didn't DNF it, but I sort of hate read like 40% of the book just to finish it. So that was a bit of a bummer. Then I've done another 2, so there's a lot of 2s books of Jonathan Mulberry, which is 2 short stories of Cooked and Calling Death. He's a bit of a horror writer. So Cooked is, there was a New Orleans voodoo magic thing where something burst into flames and cooked a whole bunch of people alive. And then Calling Death is a story about a guy goes to an old town, and there's been like a cave-in a mountain, a mining mountain, and then you can hear things on the wind and stuff, so very super naturally stuff. And then Christopher Paolini, which is the Aragon series, so I've read the first 2 books in Aragon and Eldest, and I believe at some point I may have started Brazinga, but I never finished it. So watch this space, I may go back to it. Apparently I've read 2 books from Gabrielle Susana Dobet de Valentino. So basically I've read 2 different versions or 2 different translations of Beauty and the Beast, which is my all-time favourite Disney movie. It was the movie that came out the year I was born, and I kind of sit there and enjoy the whole transformation thing, and also the fact of the bad guy isn't who you think he is in the beginning, which I think is quite good. I have read the whole Hunger Games trilogy by Suzanne Collins, so that's 3 books. I'm hoping you know what the Hunger Games trilogy is. Maggie Stiefvater, I've read the Wolves of Mercy Falls, the first 3 books, so I'm still going to read the spin-off of Sinner, and then try and eventually get around to the Raven Boys, and then Her Lament and all the other things. Like, I own the entire Raven cycle, and I also own all the Crooked Saints, so hopefully I really enjoy her writing style, so I'll get to that. And then this is also my adult reading. I've read 3 Roald Dahls. I think it would have been like The Witches, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and James and the Giant Peach. Beatrix Potter, I went back to my childhood and I've read 4 Beatrix Potters since starting my Goodreads in 2015. and they would be like Jemima, Petal Duck and such. And then I've gone on to read Stephanie Meyer, the whole Twilight, sorry, it's just here, Twilight, and then the short Second Life of Britannia. I do eventually plan on reading The Host. I think I own a copy somewhere. It's still in storage. I'm still trying to set up my library with my lovely, lovely person that I live with. Terry Pratchett. Now, Terry Pratchett I have some really fond memories of Terry Pratchett, because it was like my dad would drop me off at school and we'd listen to audiobooks of Terry Pratchett. And I've read 5, so I read 2 of his middle grade and decided that the middle grades aren't really for me, but I do quite like his Discworld, so I'm going to hang out in the Discworld. And then J.K. Rowling, the whole My Generation's Queen of 9 books. So I've read the whole Harry Potter thing. I've then done the Cursed Child, which I actually didn't mind. I thought it was really quite interesting. And then I've read The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So that makes 9? Yes, that makes 9. So I'm still going to read all the stuff she comes out with. And then the last, number 1, the most read author I have read is Cassandra Clare. So I've read 11 books by her. So I've read all of the Mortal Instruments, and I've read all the Infernal Devices, and I've read the first 2 of the Dark Artifices. So there are a few more I want to get to, like I will get to Queen of Air and Darkness, which is on this month's TBR. But February is getting away from me and I've been in a bit of a slumpy. So yeah, if there are any authors on here you think I should give more love to, or authors that are really similar or you think are better than the authors on this list, please let me know and I will try and add them to my reading list, and maybe they'll pop up in an updated version of this video at a later date. And bye! Have fun and mwah!